Hello, party people, and welcome to a speed round of office hours questions. Some of the questions that y'all post over on PollGab don't really require long, drawn out answers. I can get straight to the point quickly. So let's knock out like half a dozen answers really fast. First off, MyTeaGotCold says, why do you consider Task Scheduler to be better than agent jobs? I don't. I don't know where you got that idea. I don't believe that at all. Next up, DBA JR says, hi Brent, fragmentation. Well, their question was longer than that, but I don't really care. Go Google for Brent Ozar fragmentation. I have covered this 10 ways to Sunday. I am not going to cover it again. Next up, DemandingBrentsAttention says, I've got a database with too many VLFs and I restore it onto another SQL server. Does that fix the VLFs? Nope. SQL Server restores the virtual log files exactly as they are. Next up, Shao says, hi Brent, I see that there's a parameter or an internal variable inside of SP Blitz cache called noob scibot, I think it is. What's the story behind it? I have no idea. I didn't originally write that stored procedure or do most of the maintenance inside of it. So unfortunately, that story has been lost to the sands of time. Ignacio says, end users complain about system performance while we run our nightly maintenance jobs using on-prem box SQL Server. It's multi-terabyte. Any tips? Yes, you are past the time where you want to switch over to VSS snapshot backups. VSS snapshot backups can back up databases of any size in a matter of seconds. That will make a huge, massive difference in terms of your nightly maintenance jobs, and you won't need diffs anymore. Next up, DBA asks a related question. Hey, is it time for me to ditch my native backups? We're backing up via VSS, but we also do native backups on a secondary and they're taking a day and a half. Yes, it is past time for you to do that. You should just be using the VSS app-aware snapshots. Next up, Snuffleupagus says, I'm trying to query a log ship secondary, but users get kicked out every time we do a restore. How should I work around it? It's really easy. Either you disable the schedule for doing restores during the day and then let log shipping catch up overnight. A lot of folks just don't do restores from, say, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or if you need to update it continuously, you can write your own code to check and see if there's no end user queries running for, say, 10 seconds straight, and then go kick off the jobs. If you get into a position where your users are querying 24/7 and you can't get them to stop querying for 10 seconds, that's when it's time to look for something else like availability groups, live secondaries, readable secondaries. Next up, CB says, if a table has a social security number, what's the best method to mask the PII? You asked for the best method. The best method is always encrypted. Always encrypted encrypts it at the application layer before it ever hits SQL Server. As a DBA, that's my favorite because I don't even want the potential of myself seeing data that I'm not supposed to see. And then we'll do one more. MakeMineADouble says, hi, in my new job, they have 3 by 2017 stacked instances with availability groups on 3 nodes. No thought went into what goes where. They're stacking. How can I make the best of this until I upgrade and migrate to non-stacked availability groups? There is no making the best of that. Someone built a house of cards. There's no safe way to move forward with that. Express all of your concerns to management, or this is when sometimes people will bring a consultant in. Express all of your concerns about how hard that is to manage, how dangerous it is in terms of uptime and problems, instances stepping on each other, and say, I can't work around that. I'm going to need to move out of that environment as soon as possible. That is a crazy amount of answers in less than 5 minutes, and we're out of here. Hope you had fun and learned something. I'll see you on the next office hours. Adios.